Hi, this is Vicki Callmaker with the Women's Safety Academy and with the Women's Shooting Academy. I'm going to stay behind the scenes today. Yes, I know that's a surprise for some of you, but I'm behind the camera. But I do want to introduce you to two very, very special women in my life. One is Carol, the lead instructor for the Women's Shooting Academy, who's actually going to be doing the interview today, and she's with one of our very, very, very favorite students. So I'm going to let Carol go ahead and take it away.
Okay, well thank you, Vicki. We're here this morning to really talk with you ladies about your personal safety and being responsible for your personal safety. And this gal here, if there's any enthusiasm to be shared, this girl's got it, and she has a personal story, and I think it's she can be very influential in kind of getting you motivated and aware of your responsibility here when it comes to personal safety. So thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
What I want to ask you, you've been a student of ours for a while, and really what brought you to the Women's Safety Academy and Shooting Academy?
You know, I had actually had a dream that challenged my safety. I mean, it was in my dream I was in a position where I couldn't protect my child, and the person that I relied on was incapacitated. And there I was, having nothing. I had nothing that I could draw upon, and so then that's, I think, became the motivating factor for me to start being aware of what I can do as an individual to protect myself. Mm-hmm. And so I joined a couple of groups, and then heard about Vicki, and just had mutual friends, and thought I'm going to go ahead and see what this is all about. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Thank you. So what would you say in your experience, your training experience, what would you say has changed you the most? I mean, from the woman you were before you had your dream, mm-hmm. to the woman you are today sitting here with us, and the message you'd like to give other ladies out there.
Definitely, yes. Right now, I'm prepared. I'm prepared, and having that knowledge, whether I use it or not, is so important. And I would much rather have the knowledge and have the skill and the ability and not have to use it than be put in a position of being a victim. And that is something I do not want to, that's not a position I want to be in.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's definitely, and I've developed the skills through the group. So thank you.
Good. Now, being a mother,
mm-hmm.
what have you passed along to your children with that same personal safety message and being prepared, even as a young child, but coming from a mother teaching her children?
Right. Well, first and foremost, I need to be the example. So I need to show them that I'm aware of my surroundings. For example, you know, when we get into the car, even in the house, have them get into the car, and then we open the garage door. And so things like that. When we go for walks, you know, they know that I can protect them, and so I've instructed them, hey, listen, if I say, get behind me, you get behind me. and before we go on our walks, they actually tell me, hey, Mom, we have to get behind you when you say get behind you. Yes, you do. So those are just some of the things that I make them aware. I'm not trying to instill fear. I want to be able to educate them that, hey, there are bad people out there. If we're aware of them, they're not aware. The bad people are not aware that we're aware. Mm-hmm. So if we are able to have that advantage, then let's take it.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. We had a private lesson.
Yes, I love it.
Together for some training, and one of the things that just really hit home for me, and it just really touched my heart, was, you know, we went through all the practical training exercises, and then I said, well, Kristy, this is Kristy. I don't mean to not be personal with you, but I said, Kristy, what would you like to do now? And she looked at me and she said, Carol, challenge me. Challenge me. And I just went, wow, this girl means business. And we got down to some real tough positions for defense. And this girl rose to the challenge, and she did it. And what I want to ask you, I know that really did a lot for me, but what I want to ask you for you, how did you feel when you said, challenge me? Because to you, that was a challenge. That was a big step.
Right.
And you met the challenge, and I think you just came out of that whole experience so much more empowered. And I just wanted to know, how do you feel? How did that make you feel when you accomplished those tough moves? And how did you feel?
It was amazing. And I think when I said to challenge me, I had no idea what you were going, what was in store. And so it's one of those things where I wanted to be able to just think on my feet. And so what that does is it gives me a confidence to be able to know that, okay, something can come at me, and I can at least have the wherewithal to have reaction time, to be able to move into a position, to be able to do that. And so I came away feeling awesome.
Good.
knowing that I just kind of put it out there. You challenged me, and I was able to do that.
And I think that's the word. You can do it.
Yes.
You were able to do it.
Yes.
So you might feel restricted or limited because it's a new challenge or it's something different, but we got to go there and we got to prepare ourselves, and we have to be able to do it, and we really can. The ability's there. We can do it.
That's right.
So if you were going to give a message to the ladies out there that might
Yes.
be thinking, maybe I can't do this, or maybe this isn't for me, well, your personal safety is for you. And what message would you give, Kristy, to these ladies out there? Let's get them thinking and let's get them going.
Definitely. You are extremely valuable, and you need to protect that. You have the ability, you have the capability. We're only limited by what we think. We are responsible individually for our own protection. I can't rely on anybody else to be able to protect me. And if I can stand on my own, then I have the ability to protect, let's say, my children. And so, you can do this. The next step is to be able to develop the skills. And then with the skills comes the confidence. You can do this. It's easy.
And you know what, ladies out there? Again, you can't see me, but I know you can hear me. The Women's Shooting Academy and the Women's Safety Academy, we offer solutions. And you know what? We are all here from you. I love both of you ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.
And thank you.